Miss Emma, I'm going to show you this again. Can you remember now what's so familiar about it?
It's not the lady that looks so familiar to me. It's the dress. Someone was wearing it on Founder's Day.
Oh, that was me, Miss Emma. I wore that dress on Founder's Day.
No, dear. It wasn't you. I know. Because the lady was black.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Jim.
Yes.
That's phenomenal.
What's so phenomenal?
The image that I received during that experiment that we did, I saw a woman wearing that dress, and she was black. That's amazing.
It is. Your sensitivity to the portrait raised you beyond the portrait to another level of perception.
Well, I don't know what that means, but it sounds good.
Oh, it's so wonderful to be able to help a young couple who are so much in love like you two.
Look who's here. Hoo-wee! I finally got out of that airport at Tulsa. I thought I was going to have to rent me one of them hangars and move in. Boy, that was some storm, wasn't it? How you doing, boy? Joshua. Holy doly moly. He's standing, Trish. Oh, glory, hallelujah. Oh. When did it happen?
Happened the night you left, Daddy.
Well, then Reba must know.
Yes, Daddy, she knows.
Well, where is she? Where's Reba?
Reba's gone.
Guiding light.
Reba's gone. Where? Huh? Oh, I know. I bet she's out right now planning a big celebration for Joshua. Smart woman. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll rent the club, invite the whole town, and have us the biggest shindig ever.
You got it all wrong, old man.
I got what wrong?
Now that Josh is walking, Reeves left town.
Well, why'd Reba leave town?
Well, Daddy, I was kind of hoping you'd be able to come up with the answer to that one all by yourself.
Huh. I got an answer. Reba's been devoting practically all her time and energy to Joshua's recovery. Now that she's pulled it off, she probably just wanted to go away for a little rest. That's right.
No, that's wrong.
No, she's just gone away for some kind of small vacation. Doesn't matter. We can still have ourselves a big celebration as soon as she comes back.
HB. Reeves not going to be coming back.
Well, sure she is. She's gonna come back. Nothing can keep that gal away from her husband or her family for too long. I know that to be a fact.
I think there's a lot of facts about your wife that you do not know.
Billy boy, you are being cantankerous again about Reba.
No, I'm not, Daddy. I'm just trying to be honest with you.
What in the hell is going on, Joshua? Tricia?
I'll tell you what's going on, Daddy. Reva Reva knew she wouldn't be able to stand the pressure of living under the same roof with you and Josh, so she did the best thing. She packed the bags, she left.
I don't believe it.
Well, it is true.
Where is she? Where'd she go? Joshua? Trish?
Daddy, she didn't leave no forwarding address. Matter of fact, she didn't leave nothing.
You are lying.
No, I'm telling you the God's honest truth.
Reva loves me. She'd never walk off without explaining.
Well, in this particular
You are mistaken, boy. We got Joshua walking again. This ought to be one of the happiest days of our lives, and I ain't gonna have it ruined by some foolish misunderstanding, I can tell you that. I'm going home. And I am going to find out exactly what the hell is going on.
Miss Emma, we're not a couple, no.
Hmm?
No, Annabelle and I are not husband or wife.
You know? Oh, well, young people nowadays. Every time I see Mr. Reed, he has a different wife.
Oh, you remember me then?
What do you think, I'm an old fool?
Miss Emma, this woman that you mentioned, do you remember anything else about her?
I can't remember too much. I remember her name. And I think she was the one who gave me the sketch to the cottage.
This sketch. Yes?
Are there other ones?
Miss Emma,
No.
And that's it.
Miss Emma, Founders Day is celebrated every 10 years.
I know that.
Which Founders Day was it that you met this person?
It was during the war.
Which war?
The second war. Big war. I know because it was sort of unusual in those days to see black people and white people socializing.
Well, do you think she could have been a maid for a wealthy family of Springfield like the Pipers?
No. Pipers couldn't have afforded a maid until after the war. You know, I seem to recall that she had a husband and a daughter.
Well, perhaps they all lived in the cottage.
Did you know that Springfield was once a big abolitionist center? The Beasley Mansion was second stop on the Underground Railroad.
Yes, we learned all about that in school. Look, is it possible that this woman or anyone in her family could have worked for the Beasleys?
No. The Beasleys had died out long before I met that black woman.
Jim, take it easy on her.
I know. All I'm trying to do is get some chronological and historical order here for Annabelle's experiences.
You know, all the furnishings in this sketch, they all look Victorian.
They are Victorian.
And none of the West Indian pieces are here. Miss Emma, do you know of any relationship between Springfield and the Caribbean?
It's a riddle.
No, Miss Emma, this is not a riddle. Could this black family, could they have come from the Caribbean?
How can you sweeten a man's disposition by beating him with a stick?
We give up.
Use a sugar cane.
Miss Emma, do you think Miss Piper could have known this woman?
Not on your life.
Alrighty, guys. I think we've had enough for the day. Let's all say goodbye to Miss Emma. Come on.
Okay, you're the boss, Nightingale.
You bet.
Thank you, Miss
Remember
Emma.
that.
We'll be back.
Yeah, hope you feel better.
See you later. Bye-bye.
See you.
All right, Miss Emma, I think it's time you had a nap.
It's so wonderful to have Miss Florence Nightingale as your own personal nurse.
Call me Flo.
No, couldn't do that.
Yeah, me. I was just joking around.
What do you mean joking, man?
Just joking
I
around.
don't think this is any joke.
Yeah, I can tell.
What are you doing with this ninja outfit?
I found the mask in the exhibition room under a pile of mats.
Wait a minute. So what are you doing with it on?
I just told you I was joking around. You were acting so uptight before when you were asking me all those questions. I just figured it'd be fun to give you a little scare.
Yeah, fun.
Yeah, well, I didn't think you were gonna go nuts.
Last time I saw someone dressed like that, they tried to kill me with a shuriken.
Yeah, a real ninja attacked
Hey, I'm
you.
not kidding, man. Somebody was real and they attacked me.
In Springfield?
Yes, in my living room.
But there's no such thing as a ninja in Springfield. Those guys are paid assassins.
Whoever it was, he was pretty damn serious.
I can't believe it. I just found that mask this morning under a pile of mats in the exhibition room. I thought it was a part of a costume for the exhibition.
Maybe it is. I'm gonna keep it, all right?
Sure. You mind if I get up now?
No. You okay?
Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna go home now. I think I've had enough excitement for one day.
Yeah, Paul, listen, do me a favor, will you? Don't mention this to anybody.
No sweat. I'll see you.
Thanks.
Breaking and entering's a crime, even among friends. Something you need in the office?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was trying to get in there and figure out who the pairings were gonna be for tomorrow night's demonstration.
You know, I would never send somebody with your experience against one of my students. I'm the only real match for you. You seem a little edgy.
No, I'm fine.
More problems at home?
No, as a matter of fact, things at home are getting better than they've ever been.
They are.
Yeah. I have a line, I think, on who the ninja is. You know the guy that's been breaking into my house?
Better be careful. It might be dangerous taking on a man like that all by yourself.
Think so?
Yeah. If you need any help, I'm available.
Thanks. I think this is one that I should keep under wraps, though. Which is another reason I wanted to get into the office. I want to make some phone calls
Why?
in private.
Sorry, I can't help you there.
Why not?
My phone's out of order. There's a phone booth in the restaurant across the street.
Well, I guess I'll just have to go use that one, huh? Listen, I'll tell you what. I'll pick up a six-pack while I'm out. When I come back, you can tell me about that good-looking blonde student in your beginner's class.
Oh, man, I would really like to. But I have a lot of organizing to do before the exhibition.
I'll give you a hand.
No, thanks. I got everything pretty well wrapped up.
Yeah, okay.
Well, sayonara.
Yeah. See ya.
Susan? John? Listen, I think we're in for some real trouble with Tony Reardon.
How could you do that, Billy?
Why don't you try asking Josh or Reva that question?
You are the one who just broke our daddy's heart.
No, not me, darling.
Why did you have to be so hard on him?
Was I hard on him? Was I really hard on him? Look, if I'd wanted to kill the old man, I would have just up and told him the truth right from the beginning. The real reason that Reva left town.
Billy, what I cannot stand is that you are trying to use this situation to your own advantage.
No! I am trying to handle a real unholy mess. A mess which I did not make, I might add. I didn't notice either you two jumping in there when HB was in the room. Well, just how'd you figure on handling it? Oh, you got no S for that one, huh? Not even the truth.
We could have covered. We didn't have to say anything. We could have found Reva and brought her back and just gone on.
Yeah, and then we would have just been piling one big gigantic lie on top of another
Well, I
big
would rather live a lie than break my father's heart.
Look, the seeds to Daddy's heartbreak were planted the day that Reva walked back into his life. She's no good. That woman is no good.
That is enough, Billy. I have sat here long enough and listened to you dump on Reva. What's the matter with you, huh? Why do you hate her so much? You were married to her. You loved her. So just shut up, all right?
Why the hell don't you just wise up? Look, Reva's leaving was the best thing that ever happened in this family. She's gonna leave sooner or later, boy. I just made it sooner. Now, you ought to just thank me.
I am going to find Reva. You understand that, Billy? I'm going to find her.
That's enough. This isn't helping HB. It's not helping anybody.
Someday you're gonna thank me.
Never!
Josh, just forget it. It's senseless to fight. Just forget it.
Yeah, you're right. It's senseless, Trish. I am not going to let my brother blackmail me.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to go find HB, and I am going to tell him the truth.
I looked everywhere, Reva, darling. I can't believe you'd go away without leaving a letter, some word. Of course. Reva.
Katie, I got a riddle for you.
Oh, later, Louis.
How'd it go with the Mad Riddler? You get any information?
Yeah, we got quite a bit.
Miss Emma came through. Wish I could do the same for her. I have absolutely no idea what's wrong with her. Well, whatever it is, it seems to have passed. She's a lot better. Improved, yes, but no thanks to me. None of her tests turned up anything. I'm depressed. Everything connected with this case is a mystery.
Jim, Warren Andrews came by here looking for you today.
What did he want?
You're supposed to make some sort of presentation tomorrow at the foundation.
That's right. I was hoping they'd put this thing off.
Jim, does that have anything to do with me?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it does. I'm giving a lecture, a presentation on psychic phenomena. I'm using your case history as the focal point.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Unfortunately, none of the evidence we've collected so far carries any scientific weight, though.
What do you mean? We've collected all sorts of evidence. I mean, you witnessed me in the cold spot. You saw the window going up and down. You saw the altered states. And then the deja vus proved to be real because we found the cellar door and the furnishings. And then the experiment we just did with Fletcher and Hillary. I mean, it produced a direct hit. I saw a black woman. Miss Emma just confirmed her existence. I mean, what do you want?
Honey, it's not what I want. It's what the scientific community demands, okay? They want valid proof, and they want it backed up by laboratory studies.
Okay, it sounds like the academic community. Buy the book, right?
Yeah, right. Well, look, this is not your problem, okay? Now, I believe you're a medium. There's no doubt in my mind about that, so let's just continue collecting all the evidence we can,
Yes,
okay?
but I don't want you walking into your presentation empty-handed.
I'm not going to. I have complete autonomy over my projects here.
Jim, wouldn't you get more cooperation if you were to produce laboratory-tested results?
Yeah, I guess I would.
All right, so let's go.
Where?
To your laboratory to get results.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
What?
Tony!
What about Tony?
What's he gonna say about this when he finds out?
Look, Tony is just like the scientific community. He needs proof, so this is the way we convince everybody at once. What do you say? Come on, come on.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, this is gonna be dynamite.
Hey, sorry.
What? What do you mean, sorry?
You can't come.
Why?
It's a controlled experiment. I only want people who are directly involved in the experiment to be in the lab.
Well, I'm directly
Sorry.
involved. Sorry. Well, hey, can I sit outside the door, you know, take notes, listen through the door? Huh? Huh?
Soundproof room?
Yeah. Okay, all right. Go ahead. Have fun. Just tell me what's going to happen, all right? I want to know.
What's going on? Where are those two going?
Twilight Zone.
I don't understand what the problem is. Now, why can't you get any more of that herbal mixture?
The druggist wants to know what you need it for.
Well, you tell that druggist that it's an old family remedy, and if he does not get it over here on the double, I will foreclose and turn that drugstore into a supermarket. Have you got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Now. Oh, my God.
Excuse me.
You have got to stop making these ridiculously, overly dramatic entrances. You're going to give somebody a heart attack one of these days. It might just possibly be me.
I was just being careful. You don't want anyone to see me entering your house.
There's a limit to everything, even discretion. Now, what is it that you want?
I told you on the phone. We have a problem with Tony Reardon. I'm pretty sure he's on to me.
Well, how very inconvenient. But I'm sure that you probably have a solution to that problem.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Well?
Well, I told you about the exhibition matches we're having at the school tomorrow night.
Yes?
I've arranged it so Tony and I are fighting.
Well, how very charming.
And only 6 months ago, Tony had brain surgery. A simple slip during the match, and Tony dies on the mat. And no one has any reason to suspect anything but that it was an accident. A bad accident. What do you think?
Well, I love it in theory. But in practice, I don't think it'll work.
Why not?
Because I think we've done quite well already. We've managed to inconvenience our little friends without actually destroying them. No, I see no reason to change our methods now.
But it's a perfect opportunity.
No, absolutely not. No. Now, you must not cross me on this one. The stakes are too high.
Whatever you say, Susan. You're the boss. I like the way we work together, though.
Yes, I think our alliance is extremely effective. No, not enough of that now. I want you to save your strength for Tony Reardon.
How do you want me to handle him?
Oh, I think possibly a slight concussion will shut him up for a while without drawing attention to you or to your school.
Whatever you say, Susan. I love pleasing you.
Annabelle, I'd like you to meet my new lab assistant. This is Bobby Daniels. Bobby, this is my sister-in-law, Annabelle Reardon.
Hi, nice to meet you.
She's also our new guinea pig for this project. Well, guys, what do you say? Ready to get started?
Yeah. What do we do first?
Well, I think our first basic test will be a telepathy experiment.
Which is?
Which is, in this room, we've put 60 common objects.
Common as in, like, everyday, ordinary objects?
As in common, everyday, ordinary objects, exactly. Now, these objects are on these shelves. 6 shelves, lettered A through F, 10 numbered objects per shelf. You and I are going to go into the soundproof lab, where we'll use the computer to pick out a number and a letter at random. Then Bobby, who will be in here, will pick out the corresponding object and then concentrate on it.
And I am supposed to receive an impression from Bobby.
Exactly. I want you to write down your impressions and also sketch the objects you see.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Wait. Yeah, okay.
Okay. We'll use 5 objects to start out with.
Only 5?
Yeah, to begin with. I want to get your impressions and correlate them with the actual objects and then evaluate it.
You sound like a scientist.
Do I really? Let's get started.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, everything's ready.
Great.
Okay, good luck to us, Bobby.
Just get comfortable.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous. No, I'm excited. That's what it is, yeah. Fine, Annabelle, just fine. You'll do fine.
Will you relax?
Relax, yes.
Relax.
Yes. It's not working.
It's because we haven't started yet.
Oh.
You ready?
Ready? No. Yes.
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 What do you think?
There's no evidence of pronounced psychic ability?
None at all.
Damn it, I don't get it. I know Annabelle. I've seen her. She can function as a medium.
You know what? I think we may be dealing with a spontaneous case here. Annabelle's psychic ability could be restricted to the cottage and the objects inside.
You know, I'm inclined to agree. You're right. What do you say we try it? Take another shot at it.
Jim, how did I do?
Hey, come on. It's a scientific test. I'm an athletic competition.
I bombed out, didn't I?
Well, that's a descriptive way of putting it, coming from an English professor, yes.
Look, Jim, have I ruined the research project?
Annabelle, this project is in its very early stages, okay? And I can't look at this work in terms of success or failure. You're acting as a medium, as a receiver. If you try to get the results you think I want, you'll only be interfering with your own natural ability, okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess so. So what do we do now?
Well, research is repetition. If you don't mind, I'd like to run another series of tests.
Sure.
Great.
Boy, that's terrific. Every time I do needlepoint, it gets so lumpy I have to throw it away.
Show you how.
Oh, that'd be terrific.
Very relaxing.
And stick the needles in your finger.
What are you doing here?
I'm
Not on
visiting a
duty.
friend. Do you mind?
You got yourself a new buddy, eh, Miss Emma?
Miss Nightingale and I have been having a lovely visit.
Miss Nightingale. Okay. So, how you feeling today?
Fine. You?
Fine. No more pains?
Just the usual ones. Oh, could you take my grocery list? I want some milk, bread, butter, and a small bottle of rum for Emma's energizing tea. Oh, and cat food. And don't forget to feed her.
No, I won't forget.
Sorry.
I told you. Her husband. See you later, honey.
Do you like riddles?
Riddles? Yeah. Sure, try me.
Where do joy and tears arise and blend as generations meet and face the end?
Ah, that's easy. A hospital.
Very good.
Okay, let me see if I can get one for you. Okay, what do parents and fishermen and doctors have in common?
They'd have to have, patience. Patience.
You got it.
You know, I like you. You're the only one in this hospital that understands me.
I like you too, Miss Emma. You know, you could do me a favor by helping Jim and Annabelle and Fletcher. They really need your help.
Oh, they'll come up with the right answers eventually. The trouble is that I can't remember the solution to the main riddle.
What's that?
What connection did that black woman have with the cottage on 7th Street?
Katie, when's your next break?
Not for another hour. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Katie, where's Miss Emma's room? Hi.
427. But if you're looking for Annabelle, she's in Jim's lab.
What's she doing there?
They're running some tests, parapsychology.
I got here just in time.
Oh, hey, Tony, wait a minute. Hang on. You can't go down there.
Why not?
Well, you interrupt the experiments.
Where the hell do you get off telling me what I can do?
Just
Calm down there, Tony, now. Now, are you just being generally antisocial, or you have a particular problem with me?
I got a particular problem with anyone that butts their nose into my life.
I am not butting my nose into your life, Tony. I'm trying to help.
Now, you're just a reporter looking for a story.
You know, I'm really getting sick and tired of hearing this. You're just a reporter stuff. Tony, I am just like you. I am living, breathing, human being just like you. And I care about what's happening to you and Annabelle. Not as a writer, but as a friend.
Yeah?
Yeah. Really.
All right, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's just that Annabelle is in a lot of danger. There's people trying to drive her crazy, and Jim filling her head full of all this garbage about psychic phenomena and ESP and ghosts is not helping anything.
Okay, you're partially right, but it's so complicated, Tony. There's lots of stuff going on
There's
here.
lots of stuff going on, and every bit of it affects my wife and my marriage. You know what I really don't like? You siding with Jim every time.
I am not siding with Jim all the time. Both of you guys are right. It's just that you're both so wrapped up in your own theories, you can't see the overall picture here.
Which is?
Someone very real is trying to drive you and Annabelle out of that cottage. And Annabelle's psychic experiences, they're also very real. What is going on here, Tony, is that there is some sort of secret in that cottage, and someone is so desperate to cover it up, and it's Annabelle's psychic powers that are leading to the discovery of that secret.
Which is exactly why I should be down in the lab now.
No, because as long as there is a secret, there's going to be trouble, Tony. Now, what you got to do is let Jim continue to concentrate on this psychic stuff, and you have to keep on tracking down this ninja of Piper's. And before you know it, that secret's going to be solved.
Well, I'm already doing my part.
What's this, a ninja mask? Is this what that guy wore?
And I know who he is. His name's John Young. He owns a karate school in the area, and I could prove it if I could get into his office.
What's in the office?
I don't know. Evidence, weapons, something, I hope.
Where's the office?
It's in the karate school, and the problem is John has the only key. He's the only one that ever goes in there.
I guess you know there isn't a lock in Springfield I can't pick.
No, I didn't know that, but that's the easy part. John's the one you got to get past.
So we need a diversion.
You know, I'm fighting a demonstration match with him in a tournament tomorrow night. Gotta be busy for 20 minutes. Is that enough time?
More than enough. Tell you what. I will do this little thing for one favor, one condition.
What's that?
Well, that you lay off Annabelle and Jim.
All right. Why are you really willing to stick your neck out?
I told you. It's you and Annabelle. You two really have a terrific thing going here, and, well, I'd hate to see it loused up. Besides, I figure if Annabelle can put up with a bum like you, well, maybe someday I can have an Annabelle of my own.
Josh, leave it ready?
Yep.
Well, I just need a little counter signature on this check, if you please. It was a very adult thing you just did there, Trish.
I don't believe you're my brother anymore, Billy. You have become cold and calculating and selfish.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, but I am the same person that I always was. Maybe a little more scarred.
Just because you're a little more scarred gives you the right to go off and hurt everybody else.
I didn't set out to hurt anybody. I did what I thought was best for our family.
You lie to yourself.
Look! I had the future of Lewis Oil to worry about.
Is that what matters to you? Is that all that matters to you, Lewis Oil? Don't you even care that you have a wife and a baby
Darling,
on the
I
way?
have a responsibility to this family as the eldest son to make sure that this family stays strong and that the company that my daddy built stays powerful. That's what matters to me. And yes, I do care about my wife and my baby, but there ain't nothing I can do about getting them back. Reva's seen to that. Reva's the one that came between me and
She
Vanessa.
is not, Billy!
Yes, she is! I did what I had to do. And I did it because I love my family. I love you. I love Josh. I love Mindy. I love Vanessa. And I love my unborn baby.
HB. Daddy, there's something I have to tell you.
No, son. I know everything.
No, you don't know everything. What happened
Billy
was
right. Reva's not coming back.
I'm sorry. What are you going to do?
Nothing to do. Just gotta accept it. Reva is a free spirit. I knew that when I married her. She's made a decision. We gotta live with it.
But she didn't make that decision on her own. Reva and I...
Joshua, what's done is done. I don't want to discuss it, now or ever. You hear me?
Yes. How are we going to get along without her?
By remembering the good times and keeping busy.
How?
You put those legs of yours to work. Get the board and men. There's nothing like a game of chess to occupy the mind and pass the time.
Would you like to open?
No, you go ahead.
I can't believe it. I am a complete bust.
Come on. No, you are not.
Yes, I am, and I'm going to ruin your research project. Tony.
Tony.
I
Just came by to tell you I'm going to be down in the cafeteria, so why don't you meet me down there as soon as you're done with Jim's tests, okay?
Well, how lovely. I'm still on the payroll after all. And with a very large bonus. Well, that cottage is turning out to be more valuable than even I had expected. Perhaps I should do something about finding out the real secret of the cottage myself.
This has been Guiding Light. Fashions provided by Lily Rubin Salon, South Southwest, and Barney's. Jewelry by Miriam Haskell.